has been conferred the Star Ambassador of World Literature by Philosophique Poetica and Grand Canada at World Poetry Conference for her contribution to world literature as a poet. The Sensuous Zephyr and The Waltzing Words, published by Author Press, are two of her famous poetry books. As an outstanding interpreter of poetry and an excellent poet, Meenakshi has attended many poetry festivals in India and abroad. Meenakshi Goswami ji, I request you to present your poems.
A very good morning, and first of all, I must thank Shushminder ji and GUJRANWALA Guru NANAK KHALSA College, Ludhiana, for giving me this wonderful opportunity of presenting my poetry. I am really delighted to present my poems in front of a galaxy of poets, both internationally and nationally. And yes, it's my privilege. And once again, thank you. Without wasting much of my time, let me present my first poem from my book, The Waltzing Words. The title of the poem is Me. Yes, there lies the beauty deep within me. I can't help but being just me and no one else. The tantalizing thing about feeling in extremes is when I love, I give them the wings to soar high beyond the clouds. But perhaps that isn't fair to me. They always tend to swoop on me to torture and pull out my tissues like the vultures do, and leave me broken and shattered. But I don't grieve. Though I break into pieces and cannot be put together once again, and the jigsaw puzzle remains unsolved. Is this what we get from the mortals? Do you know how limiting that is, to think that at such a ripening age, I'd experienced the most exhilarating person I'd ever met, and who perhaps can put me back into one hole? I lose my zone of reasoning, perhaps by the logic of love. Nothing I observe tells us the truth. Turn till you read me as it was originally written. Turn me over again and again till you know the real, and give a new meaning to my helpless paradox, where both the light and the twilight abandon themselves, blurring all the boundaries and distinctions. Thank you for the first poem, and can I recite my second very short poem? Jushminder ji? Okay, thank you. Yes, very short one. Clandestine Senora. Identity holds no meaning in her life when her real individuality lies behind closed doors. No matter of all the hardships she has to strive, her own little world keeps crashing down the floor. Puts her makeup on while she fosters a smile. On red carpet she walks with her high heels on. Her red dress conceals her wounds momentarily, but her heart knows when she's home, it'll all be gone. Fake identity defines her to the world, but little do they know about the life she hides. Insurmountable pain, her heart they crawl. Her journals, the only thing she confides. None can see her concealed self, the mystification she dwells when all the curtains fall. Now who's to be blamed for her misery, for all the torture she receives behind the walls? Now who's to be blamed for her misery, for all the torture she receives behind the walls? A big question. Thank you very much for giving me a patient hearing. Thank you, dear poets. Thank you, Shushminder ji. And a big hello to Shantosh Bakaya ji. I couldn't talk to you. Anyway, thanks for again. My exams are going on, board exams. I have to receive question papers from the police station and have to leave. So I beg your pardon. Once again, a very Women's Day to all the beautiful women and beautiful poets out there. Thank you.
Next we have Dr. Tejaswini Pandey.